Do you like cuddles? I'm thinking about you. This is the exact reason, okay? This is the exact reason why they tell you to not answer your DMs, because you should not. I told myself literally a couple months ago, you know what? Go in your DMs and reply to these people just to see how it goes, okay? Just to see how bad it actually 100% is, and just to prove that you should not interact with your DMs, please. Okay, now this person, oh my days, you know what I put myself into. So it was this time I was on OMTV. I was just trying to give like advice to people on there to make a video about it, but bro, it did not work out whatsoever. I thought this guy thought he was normal, right? He did not have Instagram whatsoever. He created an account because of me. I don't even know, because he wanted my snap and I was like, I don't do snap. I don't. So he created an Insta account. Like, it's not that necessary. I was like, bro, just leave it there. So he was like, hey, it's me, right? And then that was super quick. LOL. What do you mean? I don't know. I did not get that anyway. I was like, hey, what's up? You know, like, what do you want? Why? You know, I don't know. Then he was like, not much. Been thinking about you. Conversation just started. It just started. Thinking about me, bro. Mind you, this guy is 30 something. 30 something. I'm at the time 18, bro. What are, you could be my dad. Like, you could have children at that age. What are you talking about? And I was like, what do you mean by that? Because like, bro, I thought you were normal. But he was like, we had a nice conversation and you're cute is what I meant. The conversation was basic, my guy. I don't know what you mean. Cute. I'm sorry, I don't take this. This is Ramadan. Like, first of all of this is Ramadan, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Please take. And then I was like, Brody, you're 35. Yeah, the guy's 35. Or 35. 35. I'm sorry, but I don't do that. He was like, I'm 35 and you're 18. There is nothing wrong with telling you that you're my type. Type me? 35? I'm sorry. It's not like we getting married. No one talks about marriage. No one. I'm also bigger in size than you and can make you feel warm. What? I said, no one's talking about marriage because no one is. I was like, be so real. I'm probably taller than you. You're probably talking about height. Yeah, like probably taller than him. And then he was like, how tall are you? I'm not gonna tell you anyway. I said, plus an 18-year-old could be your child. Technically could, right? Although it doesn't happen. I could. Then he was like, parents have 15 years different. I'm 185 centimeters tall, by the way. Okay. Oh, I literally said okay and chop. And then he was like, a lol. Then he said, and I also never had a chocolate bar crafted so perfectly before. You're just fire. What are we doing? He said, I can chocolate all day. My guy, did you lie about being Muslim, or maybe I'm just behind of what's going on that I don't know of people who said, I'm sorry, but I got traumatized from that. And that's the first person I blocked from an interaction, because that was true for her. Yeah, I wanted to see how it would go, and that, well, maybe you can answer DMs and, you know, but don't do that. Don't do it. Anyway, the last person. This person. Oh, it's kind of weird because these guys like call themselves Muslim, and I'm like, okay, but why are we approaching girls like that? It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Like, try to make it respectful at least, you know? Hey, right? And I was like, hey, first of all, profile picture was just him shirtless, okay? And I was like, let me see if this guy is what I think he is. So let me not judge. Let's see if it proves a point, okay? He was like, are you at my uni, right? And then I was like, yeah, why? And then he was like, want to hang out? Bro, this is like, we just started talking and you're already asking to meet up. This is kind of creepy, innit? But I guess that if you live on res, maybe that's normal. I was like, oh, I don't live on res because I just don't live on res. Then he was like, do you live near? And then I was like, no, like an hour away, like I live home. And then he was like, no, and then I was like, you just be asking people to hang out? Because like, bro, even on his story, I remember he was like, does anyone want to hang out? Like, he was asking people to hang out, right? And then this guy said, no, I don't believe you. Because it was on your story. It was on your story, dude. He was like, it's 1 hour bus or drive. And then I was like, I said bus. And then he was like, oh, what area you live in? And then I was like, dang, why all these questioning, LMAO? Let's just say it's like a 30-minute drive from uni. Cause like, why are you asking all of that? I'm not telling you where I live. I'm not telling you the neighborhood. I'm not telling you. I don't know you. We just started talking, dude. It just started. I don't know. He has this neighborhood right in the city, right? And then I was like, no, but like, why you trying to know? Like, then he was like, to hang out with you. Okay. And at that time, okay, I had a profile picture, okay? Okay, cool. But when he texted me, it was literally night, and you are talking to me. You are asking to hang out with me. Especially as a Muslim. It's like, broski, this is not normal. This is not how you do it. And you're talking to a girl for the first time, like this random girl you found on Insta for the first time, asking to hang out. Are we good? I find it to be too quick and too straight to the point type thing. And so anyway, right? The guy just wanted to hang out. Broski, that's not what we doing, right? I replied with like, aren't you having iftar right now? Because at the time it was Ramadan, and if you know anything about Ramadan, like, you're supposed to better yourself, your relationship with Allah, Islam, but you're trying to hang out with the girl late at night. Bro, it was dang near 11 p.m. I'm not that type of girl. I'm sorry. I don't know. And then I was like, he is what I imagine when random guys like slide in your DMs. Anyway, he said I had, and then I was like, okay. And then, I thought it was done. But then, again, he appeared out of nowhere. He said, hey. And then I was like, what does this guy want again? I said, okay, what's up? Then he was like, do you like cuddles? What? What? We talking Ramadan, we talking iftar, we talking Muslim. Do you like cuddles? Who do you think you're talking to? I know dang well you're not talking to me. No. Are you good? I don't know you. I literally said that because I don't know him. And personally, I don't do that. I don't. And he was like, LOL. Nothing's funny about this. Nothing. And I just left him on red because like, bro. And I thought it was done. But then again, hey. Then I was like, yeah, like hella suspicious because why are you texting again? Right? And I could have blocked, but I just wanted to prove a point, okay? And then he was like, what are you up to, right? I said, studying. You? Then he was like, oh, nice. Just laying. Okay. I was like, dang, okay. You got no class today? Because, like, it was quite early in the day. So I thought, like, maybe you should be heading to class. I don't know. Then he was like, why? And then I was like, just asking. And then he was like, how about you? Are you at uni right now, right? I was, right? And then I was like, yeah, leaving quite soon. I wasn't. I had a really late class that day, but I'm not trying to see you because I know he was trying to see me and I'm not trying to see you. Then he was like, oh, nice. Get home safe, cutie. Do you not understand? To not talk to me like that? Maybe it's my fault. I should have blocked instantly, but I'm trying to prove a point. That's why I didn't block because I would have blocked a long time ago. But cutie. I don't know, guys. Self-respect. I don't know. He was like, you still never told me what part of town you were from, right? First of all, why would I tell you? I'm not gonna tell you. Then when he said, get home safe, cutie, right? I obviously had to reply to that. I said, yo, what's wrong with you? Because seriously, lower your gaze, lower your speaking, I don't know, lower something about you. And I was like, oh, what you mean? And I was like, you still never told me your name. Yeah, like, bro, you started a whole conversation trying to get me to see you. I don't even know your name, know nothing about you. Like, even if a girl were to consider seeing that guy, the girl wouldn't even know your name and you're still trying to see her in the Ramadan. Yo, guys, we can do better. We can do better. And then I was like, I don't know you. What the heck? Like, to me, it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't know. And I was like, well, get to know me then. Broski, why would I And then I asked him, like, what even made you message this account? Hella odd, because to me it's just odd. I don't know. And he was like, I don't know, you looked good. I was like, I swear you have to be trolling. I'm sorry, I just did not take him seriously. I just can't. Then that's when I took the opportunity and asked, like, okay, what you look like, right? I was like, I'm not trolling. And he asked, you gonna send more pics of you too? No, I'm not. I was like, difference is you can see me and I can't see you because my profile picture, right? You can see how I look like, you see my face, but his profile, I can't see you. It was just, I can't see your face. I don't know what you look like. And I was like barely. I said, and you, not at all. Like, I can't see him at all. Who are you? For several days, he did not respond. After a few days, he decided, oh, let me respond to this girl again. And said, lol, you can see me when we hang out. So that's what took you several days to. No, I'm not gonna meet up with a stranger. And no, I was not even considering seeing that guy whatsoever because creepy, not safe, not safe from the jump. And then I said, oh, now you decide to respond, right? Just to remind you, I'm just here for the plot. I'm just here for the plot. I swear I would have blocked him. And then I replied with, yo, this is D1 gaslighting because no, who do you think I am? I'm not going to meet you without knowing who you are, even if I were to consider that. Nuh-uh. And then he was like, no, it's not, bro. Did you see the note I posted? My DMs weren't sending. I'd never ignore someone as beautiful as you, LMAO. I'm sorry, I don't believe I don't believe anything of what he said. No, I think I was laughing because I just don't believe anything. I don't believe anything. And then I said, yes, it is because you're saying I'll see you when we hang out. And then just to get over this whole entire thing, right? I said, listen, okay? Hear me out. No pic equals no hangout, although I wasn't considering once again. And then he said, okay, I'll send one. And then I said, see, it's not that hard. Then he was like, can you send another one? True then? No, I'm not. I think that message he sent the picture. Yeah, I think he did. I think that's when he did. He sent a picture of himself. And to be completely honest, I was not expecting. Okay. First of all, I was not interested. Okay, I saw how he looked like, not interested, right? But what shocked me is just that the guy looked a lot older. He looked much older. And I was like, I think that you took that profile picture of your gains and stuff from Pinterest or somewhere else, but I don't think this is the same person. Maybe you thought I was within your age range. I don't think because it says it in my bio. 07, bro. But I was like, and yeah, that's why I said I swear this has to be a troll account. And then he was like, how? And then I said, didn't even see your pic because he deleted it, right? I said, LMAO, you deleting stuff, right? He deleting stuff. He was like, yeah, you did. Obviously, I did see your picture, but I just wanted to make sure I saw what I saw, you know? You look how you look, that's fine, you know? It's just said, I don't owe you anything. Two different people. Because, listen, it's one thing to, how can I say this? But there's one thing when it just seems like you're catfishing, right? And there's no need for that. Just to say that this conversation confirmed why you should not be answering any sort of random DM. But that's my argument. That's why you should never answer your DMs ever, unless you saw them like, actually, if you already just know a little bit about that person and that you think that they're decent and that you actually know, or that the person that DMs you seems genuine and actually is doing it right, then go for it if you're interested. But typically this is how it goes. Yeah, but that's my argument. That's why I never, because after this little test, it just proved me why I don't do it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment your thoughts in the comments below, please, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.